I was recently asked by Canva.com if I would like to take a sneak peek at the new Canva for Work. And whereas the difference between Canva for Work and Canva for Personal, Canva for Personal, you can just make stuff, fun stuff for your Facebook page or stuff like that. Whereas Canva for Work is more dealing with maybe small businesses. And in our case, maybe even smaller churches or big churches, it doesn't matter, but where you work in a team versus maybe working solo. And as you can see here, I'm looking at the Canva dashboard here, and so I have done a little bit of exploring, but I have not done a ton, so you're going to hear it. This is not technically a review. It's just sort of my musings and such as I do it myself, as I kind of discover this. And one thing you'll discover, by the way, I'll put a link in the top right-hand corner where you can find my video where I did a exploration of the original Canva when it first came out. And let me tell you what, I use it all the time. It is canva.com, by the way. And so anyway, moving right along here. So we can move along here. I'm going to go here. You got your designs. These are all my designs here that I've done in the past few weeks or so. You can see there where it shows you a dashboard of all your previously created materials and your logos and whatnot. Now the new part here that they're adding for Canva for Work is your brand. Your brand. As you can see here, there are a bunch of different templates that you can use. This is also going to be available on the regular Canva. This is Canva Work, but they're also providing these templates in the Canva, the Canva, just the regular Canva portion there. And so you can see several things here. There's templates that you can use right here, various templates which are very cool, very sleek. I like that. And then you have your brand kit. And this is what's going to separate, when we start separating out here, what you can do with your branding stuff. Like if you want to brand your youth ministry or brand your church, this will allow you to do that. I'll give you an example here. Here we have colors. So in other words, if you want to do your designs, you can, if you look back, let me go back real quick just to kind of show you what was here. As you can see, all the colors here are pretty much black and white for the most part. And what you can do in your brand kit, that if you have a particular logo or a particular thing that you have that you're designing, you can actually just make one thing a color. So example, if I said I want to make everything with a red. Red is a predominant color in our logo, in our scheme of design. Then you can use that. And then these are the fonts right here that are available at the moment. Let's see, I don't know if I can change that or not. Oh yeah, you can. Okay, there you go. So if I want to change my font and use any of these fonts in my logo, I can do that, and that would be across the board of what I will create. So I'm going to leave that alone for the moment. And then I can change this size, which is that's the major text size, and this is the subheading, and then that's the body text. We will go back here and we will check out then the branding, what it's done to the templates, and you'll see where a lot of these things are going to show up. Once again, I've not fooled around with this too much, but I want to make sure that everything's going to kind of flow together here, and then I will just, like I said, show you as we kind of explore together here. So let me go back and show you the colors. So here's red. You can see the red is popped in here. Your predominant color is red, so you can see where it changed all your branding. So if you make a Pinterest or you make a Facebook post here, you'll be able to use red as your predominant color and your font colors and things like that. So I think that's a very cool feature if you have a particular logo that needs a certain color scheme that will allow you to do that. Something else that helps with the with what's new in the work Canva is the fact that you could add team members. Now here you can see, here's how the pricing breaks down here. It says you can add as many people as you like. Each new team member will cost an additional $9.95 per month. Now obviously if you're a youth ministry or church ministry, that could get a little pricey unless you're a larger church. So you may just want to be the sole user of this. Obviously there's other ways to share and things like that. But when you're in a busy constantly moving organization. This may benefit you as far as what you can share, because things can get shared in real time. You can add people. People can go in and change a color or change a font or change something that's there, and you kind of work on it and collaborate at the same time. So you just add the emails of the people, you send invitations, and then they can come look at your stuff. So you have administrators, template designers, and members, right? People that can do certain things, have certain roles, certain responsibilities to do that. So if you even did this as a church, if you're big into branding, design, all those things, logos for screens or for your website and things like that, this may be beneficial to you, or you just stick with regular Canva and make stuff for yourself. And then, of course, and then they have the billing and things like that. So then it's $14.95 monthly just for you. And I think some of the things, and as I begin to consider this and look at it, there are lots of, let me go to the actual design here. So here's the actual design. And what you will do is, as you go through, it will take you through a process of looking at various things, and because there's things they want you to look at, it'll say find all the stars in the bottom right-hand corner here, you can see. And what you'll find out is you begin to discover things, like example, backgrounds. Well, it gave me a star for looking at the backgrounds. Well, all the backgrounds are pretty much the same as the regular Canva. There are a few new ones, it looks like, mixed in there, but the backgrounds are just gorgeous. You're usually, like, it's still the same as far as price goes, $1 a piece to do the backgrounds, which is super. Boy, I tell you what, if you ever look at stock photos, things like that, where you have to pay, the monthly, or you have to get a subscription, you have to do things like that to get access to that, $1 a piece is a bargain. So now let me look at uploads. If you look at uploads, there you go. I can add what I want. I can add my logos for various things. Now, you may have logos for small groups. You may have logos for Bible study. You may have logos for Sunday school, midweek, camp, retreats, all those kind of things. You can add all those and put those logos in there, or of course you can upload what you want there. And then Facebook, it can search. I'm wondering if it, let's see, there's a star right there. You're looking for the star. So here's a star, various stars that I see here. Let's see, we'll kind of use that. And you can use this as a Facebook post, so it will automatically go into a Facebook post that I can use and then upload and go from there. So what you do is you spend most of your time looking around, trying to grab those stars. These are all my logos that I can then turn into Facebook posts automatically, and we'll send them to Facebook. I don't know if I'll send them to Facebook, but it will certainly. You can download them into a Facebook style post. All right, so let's check out the layouts here, and what we can see here is that there's a bunch of brand new layouts. They are outstanding looking. They're new to the Canva work, and I think they're pretty sharp looking. You can use this for various things here. So let me just go to that. That's a free one, and it will show you what you can use. If you were using this for, let's say, a retreat, you could put in different photos right here of your retreat, of what your last year's retreat looked like, and then you can actually put your logo or your copy or anything like that right in that spot, and that would look very cool, I think. And then, of course, if I want to be able to use uploads, I can upload my own logos and things like that, and keep your logo up to date. It's always a struggle to find the newest high quality logo, right? Upload here, and your team will always have it ready to use. So we'll just keep on exploring. And I have found all the stars. Yay for me. So I think what this does, what Canva for Work will do, I think it will serve many purposes. But if it's something you want to share, create and share, and they're creating these team dynamics where you can share these logos, I think it's going to be of great benefit to you if you have a larger team. Even if you don't have a super large team, or if you have a team of 10, or it just kind of depends on whether you have the logos, or the if you have multiple logos for things, which I think is a great thing, by the way. I think several things should have certain logos and certain things so people can recognize what they are. So various programs and various things. So when they see that thing, they know what that is. There's no question about what it is and what you're promoting. And so in doing this, is Canva worth it? Well, I'm going to say that I believe it will be for larger teams. But for me, as far as the branding part, I like that, and I think it's worth a try because the backgrounds and the new backgrounds and the new things that are part of it, the color schemes, things like that are very, very cool. So this has been Canva for Work. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you're a youth pastor, volunteer worker, I like your comments. What do you think of Canva for Work? Leave me some comments down below. What do you think about the price? What do you think about the program? What do you think about the features? All those things. I would love to hear from you. So please go ahead and leave me a comment down below. Once again, this is an easy online program, nothing you have to download, that you can use for your youth ministry. If you don't want to use the Canva Work, if you don't feel like you have a large enough team or you're sharing things like that, you can always use the regular Canva. But this is the Canva Work that if you have a large team and you wish to share logos and color schemes, and you guys are just always in design mode, then I think this is of great benefit to you and your teams. Of course, if you like the video, please hit the thumbs up button. And then, of course, if you're brand spanking new and you're checking out the video for the first time, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and that would be a great blessing because you will go ahead and get videos like this in your inbox when I create them. So anyway, that has been Canva for Work. Thank you for joining me for this little bit of time, and I will see you guys next time. You guys have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye.